Hello, crabs, cats, and cuttlefishes. Welcome to your afternoon's entertainment. Get settled in and comfy for today's host, the softest of the marshmallows and grooviest of cats, Mr. Salem.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to this afternoon's entertainment. We are back after this early morning of whatever we did. I don't remember. I was very tired. I'm very tired now still, but I'm not falling asleep like I was then. OP12. That's it. OP12. One Piece. Legacy of the Master. We opened 2 booster boxes. We were too tired to open up the third. So instead we did Digimon. That went quicker, I think. No, I don't know. Opening the booster packs were quicker, but reading the names were longer. But I liked that Digimon one, so I wouldn't mind getting another box of that at some point, just because they're nice looking, and specifically, it's the most recent set. Cyber Eden has a lot of the actual characters, the people, not just the Digimon. So there's a lot of the girls that you can get, which is nice. We got a nice fancy looking one. And we got pretty Digimon as well. That's very pretty looking. Anyway, yes. So we have 1 box of Legacy of the Master to go through. But we also have some other things and stuff. It's very sort of warmish because the sun's out and there's a bit of humidity. And I've been clearing up a bunch of the boxes that I have over there to stop the beams of light to come in, because I'm going to attempt to get that stuff sorted sometime this week if I can. But yeah, so more light is coming through from there. Which makes it very glary. I can't see very well out my left eye at the moment for some reason. But anyway, yes, no, we are back here with the main thing of finishing off that 3rd box of the Legacy of the Master One Piece OP12, which is the newest set of One Piece. Yes, for at least 2 days until I think the next one in the Japanese of the next one comes out. But that one in English doesn't come out until January. Anyway. Yes, we opened things yesterday. What did we get? Oh, we got some things. What was it that we got? From the One Piece, we got... we got the Bear Fellow, Bartholomew Kuma, in the Secret Rare. Ooh. We got, apparently his daughter? Jewelry Bonnie, in the Alternate Art Secret Rare. Ooh, very nice. We got the alternate art of Tashigi when she's not in the male body, because this isn't the one where she swaps with the guy and the guy swaps with her. And then we got the alternate art of the Boa Hancock. I like the Boa Hancocks. I have a nice fancy other one, but I like that one. That one's nice too. The normal version of that one is like a different angle. It's not exactly the exact same, but it's a very different angle. It's much more lower, but this one's, we're still beneath it, which is how we should be, but it's a bit more sort of front on. So that was the One Piece hits that we got. Digimon ones that we got was the alternate art of Ria Kishibe and alternate art of Ulforce Vidramon Ace. But yeah. We got 1 too with the green-haired ladies. I mean, some big Digimon thing. But yeah, they're kind of cool. The other thing is, both of these products were done by Bandai. The One Piece packets to open is absolutely horrible, but the Digimon ones to open are so much nicer. So much nicer. So I'm very interested in seeing how the Gundam ones open, because hopefully they're like the Digimon ones and just open real nice and smooth. Hopefully. But yeah, we got things and stuff, and we'll go through all of that. Pardon me. But let me catch up on chat. Oh my gosh, like last TCG Tuesday was like totally wild, where we were so into the One Piece cards, even if my magical card Salem kept mixing it up. Lore and Lammy. And like poor Coconut was like totally rebooting their PC, but they stuck around. Now our sleepy cat is back, all refreshed, we hope. Nope. with One Piece, OP12, AEW, Marvel, and Disney cards. Well, I mean, Disney owns Marvel, so I suppose really it should be the other way around. But anyway, what super rare pulls will he like totally conjure up this time? It's going to be like so epic. Congratulations, Colourful Willie, on coming first. Hope that you're going well and wonderful this evening. And congratulations, Krusty, on coming second. I hope that you're wonderful and well this afternoon. And whoa. Good evening, Big White Bear. I hope that you're well and wonderful today. Hi, Salem. Meowsant, hello. Oh, my glob. Hey, Big White Bear. Like, totally so glad you're here to see Salem's amazing pulls, right? I'm like literally buzzing. Or bee. And yes, that's right. The poll, the thing we've got. I don't know how long's left, but there is the straw poll thing. Let me copy and paste it from here now. That's why I did it when I was in there. So I can copy it there, and then I can paste it here as the reminder. Bang. There is the straw poll for the grand final of the community chosen picked Emoticon. So it's the final two. Whichever one wins this is the one that will get created. So yes. And good evening, Lit. I hope that you're going well and wonderful this evening. Hello, cutie patooties. Someone tell me how to spell nonsense words. No, wait, don't. I'll just forget. And we got a cat. Go with the red, because the red matches my trousers, because my trousers are red. Well, they're a red. They're like a, what, maroon? Burgundy? Bordeaux? Do pop up do 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 do. Second one looked good to me. Hi, Salem. Good morning, Pongy. Hope that you're well and wonderful today. You missed the first two boxes yesterday, unfortunately. Salami is back. Hi, BWB Fishhead. Hi, Colorfully Woolly Fishhead. You went live right as I was about to take a shower, but now I'm squeaky clean. It's storming here, so I might lose power any time. Oh no! But then it means you could also be squeaky clean if you go out into the storm and storms if there's rain. Hi, Pongy. And then patting the red fish. Hi, Bwib. I also just took a shower. Also got you on headphones, cause can't hear you on speakers. Cause the big storms. I see. Hopefully it won't be too damaging or anything like that. Hi, lit wowee. Hi, y'all. Hi, lit fishhead. Hi, Lumia. Mavzantilo. Hi, Colorful Willy. Like, totally, I'm just here for Salem's, like, magical car pulls. It's, like, way better than a shower, for sure. I don't know about that. Kuma. Yes. I will lay here with my eyes closed now. Alrighty, no worries. I hope you have a wonderful sleep, and we look forward to seeing you next time, whenever that happens to be. Hi, good morning, afternoon, or evening, William Bar. I hope that you're, well, you said you're fine, so fantastic, wonderful to hear. I don't see sleep in the poll. No, because sleep's already been made. This is for new ones. This is for community chosen to be created. Can't be created if it's already been created. That would be a recreation. This is about creation, not recreation. Certainly not about procreation. Sleep's already made. It's just sleeping in the vault. That'll delivery, apparently. Until someday, yes. Salem loves showers. Sleep version 2. I don't think I've actually got a goal at the moment. I think we've got the big goal to unlock a emoticon from the vault, but we don't have a subscription goal at the moment to unlock a... Because usually what we do is when I have the things on the weekends, it's the subscription ones are done for that. Then during the week, I change that over to one that is just to unlock an emoticon from the vault. But yes, I don't think I've done that at the moment, but that's fine because I'm not going to be here heaps this week anyway. But something. I remember what I was saying. The bit one's still there. There we go. And that one just slowly adds up over Oh, my glob, it works here. Yes, no, I forgot about that. It is over on Kick. Because Kick, you get 50, follower emoticons, and then, and then 50 subscriber emoticons? Something like that. That's crazy. Yeah. Wow, that restream emoticon thing is so weird. Oh, yeah, because of how they do it with the for the actual number thing. Yeah, yeah. Whereas for if you're over there and you're seeing Twitch, or you're on YouTube and you're seeing Twitch, it's it's the actual, like, the name code of just like their name and the what's it called. But how Kick does theirs is weird. Yeah. Yes, indeed. Ooh. Anyway, right. We've got things now, but before we get into it, there is something that we need to actually talk about, which is a very unfortunate thing. I got the email today, and I'm like, oh, this is actually very problematic for a lot of my, how I get some of my extra pennies to buy candy and honey, and I don't know the other names of strippers. Australia has ceased our main mail service thing. We have ceased sending things to the United States because of the whole tariffs and everything like that. Basically, one of the requirements is that stuff has to be prepaid before it enters into the country. Our system's never been sorted, never been set up to do that, which means, because the person getting it in their country, they will pay any of the tariffs and whatnot that they need to pay for their stuff that comes in, their import duties. The same as we have to do that if it's not with a country that we have an agreement with, or if it's over the threshold. The new American thing does away with that, which means that this stuff has to be paid before it's there. And again, our postal system was not set up for that. Which means that but the email was from the Australia Post, our national postal service, is that they're working in conjunction with a third party that will be able to do all of that. But until that's all set up, we can't send mail. We can send letters. We can send letters, but we can't send packages. Anything with a commercial value. Until this thing's sorted. And when this thing is sorted, mind you, it means that people have to make an account with this third-party service thing, get verification and all of that and everything, and then it's two things that then have to be used and done to send packages to the US. So that's a problem. That's a problem. That's a problem. Yeah. And that's a problem in conjunction with the giveaways of the cards and stuff like that. Giveaways of stickers and stuff, I can get that done through actual mail. So yeah. But give me 1 second. I've actually got to be right back. There's noise out there. I'll be right back. Alrighty, I'm back. But yes, so I don't remember what I was saying. Sudden. So basically, I'm not getting my Australian snacks for a while. Yeah, see, that's the problem, right? Is that I've got almost all of the stuff for that, and I was going to actually be getting that because there's a special at Audi tomorrow. It starts for certain things, and one of the main things that I was actually waiting on getting, because this is a thing that is in America, but it is different ingredients, and just it tastes very different. I know that. And I've been waiting for a special to come up for the small size things of these things. Otherwise, I would have had to have gotten the bigger size ones, and then the small size ones are better for things like this. So I was going to be buying like the last part to be able to finish that package up tomorrow. But yeah, so the problem with that is that the other parts of it, I mean, they last for a long time, but if I'm sending things over to people, right, it's not going to be stuff that's like short dated. I'll have stuff that's past its use by date, but I'm not going to send things to people that are past the use by date, because it's not that it's not healthy or poisonous or anything like that. It's just it won't taste as good. And the whole point is for people to experience what they actually taste like here. So there's actually stuff that means that I now have to be like, well, I'm gonna have to get new stuff of it eventually when this thing's done. They didn't give a time frame of either of when this system's going to be, their system is going to be set up to be working in conjunction with this third party system that will allow us to send packages again to the US. So yeah, yeah, which is a problem because a lot of my card sales and stuff that I do online are with Americans, so that just stops a lot of that. So, yeah. Anyway, not that I was in a rush to begin with. Getting ready for takeoff, and then popping and locking, but then freezing, and then a bee, and then a duck, and then Pongy sleeping. Pongers sleeping, I should say, and then another thing that's popping and locking and frozen, but then it's flipping on side to side, and then a clown throwing confetti, and then we got some rainbows coming out of clouds, and then we got a kitty cat with bouncy ears and sunglasses. Welcome back. Thank you. Good to be back. Rip. Yes, I will. I will rip the cards shortly. I think. Wait, time's up for the cat is but yes, so that's a thing. Now it only affects America though. So, but that's just a thing for any of the giveaway things and stuff like that. Is that if any Americans win any giveaway, card giveaways, this is they they can't get them for a while. Who knows how long? Yes. Oh, whoa. I think I saw somewhere that OP13 will be released soon. 2 days, the Japanese version. January, the English version. Yes. I was thinking of this. I was thinking of this actually last night, Pongy. I'm like, my main thing with the cards is the prettiness of them, right? And the ladies look pretty if they're English or Japanese. So it's easy to get the Japanese stuff, and you can get it earlier as well. The difference is there's not as many cards in the boosters, but now I know how it is with Pokemon. With Pokemon, apparently the Japanese art is much more pristine and crystal clear, and the text and everything. It's printed a lot better than the English versions of the Pokemon cards. I don't know how it is with all the other things and stuff. So yes, but so that's what I was like. I'm like, maybe I was going to wait until we finish this stream and I finish going through this box, this third final box, the Legacy of the Master, before I make a decision. Because, again, I can get them so much cheaper because the Japanese ones are cheaper, and it's so much easier to get them as well. So, also, in 2 days' time, I could get, the new set and we could start going through the fanciness of that months before the English one. So, yeah, I don't know. I'm thinking, because there is actually, the best part about this, right, is that there is actually a special right now that I can use with them. And that special ends this weekend. So I'm like, I could get the boxes are very different. Like they stand upright instead of going like instead of the boosters laying down like that, they stand upright, but like that almost something like that. So yeah, maybe I'll do that because then like there's the two next English sets are already out in 2 days. The next English set is already out. That's the PRB2. And then the one after that, like I said, I can't remember what it's called. Here he stands or something. 2 days time. So, if you're like, yeah, we're fine with the Japanese one. We know the characters. We'll tell you the names of the characters. Then okay, we'll start doing that then. Same with the Pokemon. So we don't have to keep trying to deal with all the people that are just buying the things to resell them. Anyway, du papa dear, yeah, we'll just have to wait. The Brothers Wanted and manga cards are in it. Ooh, if only we didn't live in an orange hellscape. And then look at that orange. Slow head shake. And then woo. So I guess that's an excitement for it. So you want me to do Japanese ones? All right. That's easy. See, things like the Digimon, right? That's not overpriced. People aren't flocking into, the retail stores to buy them out the day that they're there and everything. So they don't get marked up. It's just flipping One Piece, Pokemon, Gundam did. And I dare say League of Legends is. No, League of Legends already is. Like, a lot of the places have sold out in the pre-sales because it comes out in October. The pre-sales of the booster boxes. And people are already reselling, like, their pre-orders of them for, like, very high cost. Like, most places are selling them for about $240 a box, which is pretty expensive. That, like, have, like, their few of their things left. But people are already reselling them at $400 plus, which is insane. I didn't know Japanese cards had crispier illustration. So again, for the Pokemon one, I've read websites and stuff like that, and they have the comparison of the English and the Japanese, and they're like, it's just a better print quality. Like the text is more crisper and not as like slightly blurry and things like that, and just in general, the printing is just a better quality and better condition. And like so, I don't know. I don't actually have any Japanese ones. I mean, I think I've got some already in graded ones that I bought graded, but we'll have to see how that goes and the cookie crumbles and whatnot. Or what's a Japanese snack that crumbles? The tekkanyaki? What's my thing? Metal palm. The metal palm crumbles, I guess. It's like soft. It doesn't really crumble. The only things I've brought to resell have been items that were on major clearance. A bunch of Apples to Apples games when it was still popular. And a popular phone when I got a really good deal and could make it easy. Very good, very good. So what I used to do when I had my store is that I would go to some of the retail stores around nearby when they would have clearances, and I'd buy games for like the 2DS, 3DS, PlayStation 3, things like that, right? Usually it was the 2DS games though. I'd buy them on clearance for like between $2 to $5. Then I'd go and I'd trade them in to to the game to Electronics Boutique, so GameStop. And I'd get more value, like more trading credit than what I paid for them. And that's how I bought my first original PlayStation 3. In the end, I only had to actually pay like $12 plus all the credit I got. But then how much I paid to get that amount of credit was only a bit over $100. I paid like less than $130 for my PlayStation 3 bundle, which was the PlayStation 3 and like 3 games, an extra controller, and a bunch of stuff like that. So yeah. Sushi, they crumble. The dry seaweed. Whoa. Pop Mart also introduced a new collection of the OP ships. I thought they'll release it on September 4th, but it was August, and they sold it instantly. So I got no ship. I cry. Ooh, not good. Lego has One Piece as well. That's come out over here, and you can get like the buggy one ship or something like that. A bunch of them have already sold out, but there's still like quite a few of them that you can still get. But yeah, there's One Piece Lego, One Piece everything. It's crazy. It's crazy. Lego too, yeah, wild. I mean, speaking of, okay, so yeah, we got the third and final box of this to go through, right? But there was this other package. Now the thing is that I can't actually pull this package up because it's got my address details written on it on like all the different 4 ways from Sunday, and the pigment of the permanent marker that was used to write that on is different to the pigment of my permanent marker. So my permanent marker, trying to scribble it out, doesn't work because you can still see it because it's slightly 2 different tones. So I can't actually lift the whole thing up, but there's like actually they've thrown a bunch of like little One Piece stickers. There's a flippin' like little there's an army, and well, that one's actually a Pokemon, but and there's a wanted one of Edward and stuff. But it was they threw in socks. They threw in socks. There's flippin' whatever his name is, Tony Chopperoni, and then a dead Luffy B Monkey, Monkey B Luffy. A One Piece socks. Pray for my wallet and bank heist plan to go without problems. Yes, definitely. They know you love stickers. Yes. But what we've actually got in here is we've got OP11. OP11, yes. Fist of the Divine. Ooh, that's one of the ones we missed. OP11. Oh. So that was the reason why, because Kuro was like, where's the giveaways? We doing giveaways early this morning? And I was like, Pongy's not here. And she was like, I don't care about Pongy. It's what Pongy gets for sleeping. Sleep is for the weak. And then I said, there'll be giveaways. There'll be giveaways next time I do this stuff. And the reason was because I said, because there was another package coming. Reason is because of this package of these. Because I was like, maybe people might want to try their giveaway thingy for this rather than for this. So gotta wait till you got all your choices, right? So there you go. That's Luffy's Jolly Roger. But could include the stickers for people who get cards. Where's Kuro? I sent her a message. I got baited in using my free one. I mean, I'm pretty sure both you and Kuro have both, you've both done your free one for the month. So. I mean, I did tell you the One Piece stuff was coming. And I mean, you did with the thing with the whatchamacall from the what's-it-called. I mean, one of yous at least. But yeah. Jolly Roger on the sock. I'm pretty sure that's Luffy's hat on a skull and crossbones. So that's dead Luffy. And that's Chopper Tonaroni. Because it's the weird antler. It's the weird critter with the antlers. What'd they call that TV show on Netflix? Sweet Tooth or something like that. Yeah. Anyway, so the question is now, do we go through our final Legacy of the Master, or do we instead go through our Fist of the Divine? Maybe we should go Fist of the Divine and work backwards, which is actually not working backwards, it's working forwards to the new set. Because we know what's in Legacy of the Master. We saw that this morning. Maybe we want new, fresh stuff. Go through this and then find out, oh, stuff is definitely not as good. Let's go back to the old good one. We could do that. But I wasn't here. Yeah, see? So it will be all new. It'll be all new. Well, the question is then, do you want Luffy having lost a tooth? He's got black hair. He's really big and bulky. And he's got like latex on his hands. And he's fighting a guy with short reddish hair and like real sharp teeth. Or do you want a guy who wears a hat like his I don't know, like a cowboy of sorts, as well as a fellow with a bandana on his head, and he's got like 3 swords, a sword in his mouth and then sword in 2 hands. What sounds more appealing to you? Yes. It's not help me. All right, hold up. Let me open up the things for the stuff. When specials are on like good again for like certain products and stuff, I wouldn't mind, getting another one of those Digimon boxes. Because just opening the packs was so much nicer. Welcome back, as you mentioned. Could work. Let's go here. Okay, there we go. There's Legacy of the Master. And there's Divine Speed Fisting. We should also wait for Kuro for the giveaway, which I assume you're doing 1 for each? Or maybe. Alright. Quick little recap of them, right? Legacy Master, you got Zoro, you got Jewelry Bonnie, you got Dracule, you got Marshall D. Teach, you got Perona, you got Tashigi, and you got Koala. For Fisting Divine Speed, you've got Monkey B. Luffy, Luffy Tarao, Shanks, Nami, some of my favorites, Shirahoshi, Stussy, Nami, yep, so that one. We got Capone Gang BG, Charlotte Katakuri, Lucky Row. These are just gone by ones that they have on the front page. What sounds more exciting? We've got a different Luffy in this one. Yeah, that Luffy Tarao. Tarot. We've got Zeus as well. I think that fellow on the front that's fighting Luffy with the latex gloves is Charlotte Katakuri. Just by looking from these pictures, I think. Yeah. I thought it was like Shanks or something. Or the Zoro guy, maybe? But no. But alright, we'll go the old one. Go through the old one, heading towards the new one. I think that's a good idea. Yeah. Alright. Just throwing something out there. Ooh. What are we throwing out? Oh, wait, hold up. Pick the one that shows the most ankle. Oh. They're just all torsos. Okay, the one that's showing more flesh is the older one. Because they've got, like, no shirts on. Whereas with this one guy doesn't have a shirt on, but his arm's sort of covering it. So this one's definitely got more flesh. So we'll got to get that package. So we'll go with the fleshy one. Ankle. Oh, actually, okay. No, Shanks is showing ankle there. I think the Luffy Tarao is too. So is my Stussy. Let me have a look at the other one. Ah, Boa Hancock. We got that one. That's a lot ankle. That's just one carb. There's Silver's Ray Lee. Yeah, he's got ankle too. That's only the 2, I think. On front page, that is. Oh, I think that... No, that Nico does too. And we'll go with this one. Also, did you move the box with your address out of the camera frame? Yes. 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 Yep. Thank you for checking. The not green box looks like it has better looking cards. Got some fancy things. All right. Yeah, we'll go this one. Okay. I should probably change. Yeah. That would help. You just have to guess what I actually got from my facial expressions. Alrighty. Where's the scissors? And we'll see if we can actually tear any. But yeah, like, where's one of the ones from? A lot more skin. Okay. We have Otohime. Hold up. That's in focus, right? Yeah, we're good. Yep. Otohime. Vince Smoke Judge. Mocha. Charlotte Lola. Fukaboshi. Gum Gum King Cobra. Longjaw Neptunian. Koribao. Spotted Neptunian. You're just not my type. Doll. And Aramaki. Right. I can actually mix them with the... So we did open a thingy of them once before, right? With the things here. So I can actually mix these in. So these are the things that we got previously. We got Monkey D. Garp. And we got Prince Gross. So let me just pop this in all with that. Okay. So that's an SR. Remember that we didn't actually pull that from this box. That was from the illustration thing. Okay. I don't have a thing to put the garbage in. Meowsen, do I put salami on the TV? Or as long as it's not too high up? Meowsen, oh my gosh, salami on the TV? Like, totally. He's like pure entertainment for sure. We need to see all his card pulling glamour in HD. Papag. Mocha. Gotti. Black Maria. Ain. Karobio. Gum Gum King Cobra. Depucalypsis. That's a weird card, because it's like, it just says nothing, but it's just got like all that. Yeah. Decupalux. Usopp. We got a leader of Nami. Ooh, I like that outfit. I'm gonna be a Navy officer. And Doll. HD only, not 4K. Yes. Not even full HD, because I'm only in 720, I think, here. Twitch now does 1440. It now does 2K, which is interesting. I saw it on my first stream the other day when something raided into something. Yeah, it was crazy. You'd have to upscale either way. Source is in 720. Okie dokie. Otohime. Bins. Got like a lot of like full framed art in it. Hatcharm, which I don't know if that's good or bad. Like, it looks cool because you get a lot more of the thing, but then they don't have effects, it means. Vito. Vinsmoke Yonji. Fukaboshi. Briscola. Cognac Mama Mash. Monkey B. Luffy. Why is he so big? Frankie. Zeus. Flippin' dislike. And Brooke. Oh, it's Pongy as a skeleton. Eating a giant watermelon slice. There you go. He's on the TV now. Oh my gosh, colorful, like for sure. He's like totally on the big screen now. This is like prime viewing for all his like super important card pulling techniques. I can, like, totally analyze every single Twitch for those secret rare tells. I don't think it works like that. They do have a little thing up here to pull, but it's just, it doesn't work nicely, and it hurts the card sometimes. Like, okay, that didn't hurt a card, but I hope it didn't hurt a card. It doesn't really help us with opening the pack very much. Top Not Neptunian, Fisher Tiger, Smoker, Hachan, Longjaw Neptunian, Briscola, Vinsmoke Ichiji, Glorpweb, Bartholomew, Charlotte Daifuku, Let's Crash This Wedding, and Charlotte Brûlée. I thought about hooking up my old PC to my big 4K TV since it has a 3090 and could upscale well, but for now my NVIDIA Shield Pro works well. I never really looked into the NVIDIA Shield things and stuff like that. Yeah. I never really connected any of my things to my TVs outside just, you know, normal console or Blu-ray player, stuff like that. I know a lot of people do. My former partner, that was how she dealt with stuff. She had 2 different computers that she ran, her main computer and her side computer, which was the one connected to the TV. So she'd go between Twitch things on the computer when she's dealing with that. Otherwise, she had them up on the big screen on the TV from that computer. Aladdin, Charlotte Lola, Mocha, Cognac Mama Mash, Ryuboshi, Vinsmoke Ichiji, Hedro, Gum Gum Jet Culverin, Charlotte Montdior, Megalo, Carrot, Bunny Rabbit. Oh! And that's a... Wait, hold up. Wait, hold up. Wait, hold up. Is that... Hold up. Is that a manga? That's a manga, isn't it? Ladies and gentlemen, we just got the 3rd most expensive card in this set. We just got the manga of Monkey B. Luffy. That's like $400. Well, there we go. A manga. I stream everything either from my server or else where do no physical media. A manga. Let's go. Oh my god, congrats. Yo, ankle showing worked out well. Sleeve in it now. I'm getting there. We're going straight into the grading sleeves. The tags. Whew. There we go. Oh boy. Don't sneeze. Don't drop it. Whew. All right. And then we'll put it straight into a top loader too. Whew. Okay. That's pretty crazy. Too late. You got fingerprints on it. It's not bad. That's not bad. Let's go a little closer, shall we? See? Nice shirt on. He's got Santa Claus shorts on, and he's got the latex gloves on. Ready to punch on at a FetLife gathering. What was that? Like pack 3? What was it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think it was the 5th. Yeah. There we go. There we go. Oh, okay, I'm gonna open them usually like that, so we want to get it like something like that. Yeah. Yeah. I'm gonna get this graded. A chew big. Love the holographic look. Big pull. Congrats. Yes. Yes. That's crazy. That's crazy. Wowzers. It's not even shaken. That's insane. Just another day. I mean, the thing is, though, it's a big card. Oh, crazy worth price and everything like that. But, it's not one of the pretty ladies. You know, the Shirahoshi SP, the Stussy SP, the Nami alternate art. I mean, it's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Anyway, let's keep going. He shook the camera when he first saw it. Well, I had to do like what a double, triple, quadruple take to make sure that was the actual thing. Am I seeing manga there? I think maybe I think Pelny noticed it was a manga before I actually did. I've got the clip. BRE going through VOD. Oh, he did, yeah. Yeah. Salem said, I got ugly guy, yeah. Black Maria. Henny Abel. Aladine. Otohime. Ain. Fukaboshi. Vinsmoke Ichiji. Vagabond Drill. You're just not my type. Hemi. I like that one. Got another Skeleton Pongy. And Neptune. Did we want to do a giveaway of this box? I mean, we're not gonna. There's not gonna be another manga in there. But did we want to do a giveaway of this box? Did anyone already like? No, this box is spent. We could do a giveaway though if people would like. Imagine getting another manga. Oof. I don't know if that's actually possible. Like, they do have what's called God Packs, right? Now, I don't know if they have them in every set, but that's where, like, in one of the previous fancy sets, the God Pack had, like, all the mangas in it or something like that, or all the wanted posters, something like that. Absolutely insane. But it's like stuff like that. I'm like, does this stuff actually exist, or is this just, like, you know, stuff from, like, the internet, like how you had back in the day with Pokemon, where leave your Pokemon in your Game Boy turned on for 24 hours straight and stand in this location, and then a guy appears and he sells you a Mew for 200 Pokebucks or whatever currency they use. Yeah. But do we want to do a giveaway for this or not? Because then we have to decide if we go left or right. It's getting all dark out there, but it's still warm. The rest of this box. Honk, shoo, me, me, me. I wouldn't mind. I'd like to get one of the SP ones just so we can see how they look, because they all have a very sort of interesting look. It sort of looks like it's very sort of casino card aesthetic, like high class casino, like for the rear on the back. Right. Well, we'll keep going. Salem. Good evening, Kuro. You just missed it, unfortunately. Ha Pongy, ha Kalifluwuli. Kuro. Oh, just in time, maybe. What did I just miss? Look at that beautiful card. We pulled the third most expensive card. A manga. The first manga I pulled. I've previously pulled a Wanted, but this is the first manga I've pulled of Monkey B. Luffy. Oh, nice. Luffy. In Gear 4. Sure. Strusen. Bins. Fisher Tiger. Kuro Zumi Orochi. Merman Combat Ultramarine. Korobo. Zephyr. Tony Chopperoni. Ripper. Shirahoshi, leader card. Charlotte Oven. And Capone Gang BG. This is a different box, though, huh? The other box was green. Yes, that was the whole thing of yesterday, where I was like, we gotta wait until today for things. Yes. But I was saying just before you were here is if we want to do a giveaway from this box. Smoker. I told him to open the box showing the most ankle. Fishman Island. Scaled Neptunian. Strusen. Longjaw Neptunian. Vinsmoke Ichiji. Blue Hole. Ishili. Oh, she looks nice. Vinsmoke Niji. Decouplets. Lord of the Coast. And Gum Gum Fire Fist Pistol Red Hawk. Yes. Now, there is another box though. So did we want to do a giveaway right now, or do we want to do a giveaway later, or we want to do a giveaway later for this? What do you want to do? We can do multiple giveaways. Yes and yes. Alrighty, sure. Left or right? Right. All right. Right. Oh, two rights. Fantastic. We're going to give away this one. I will open up this one. Oh, I got to start the giveaway though. But also, Kuro was not here. This morning, I got an email from the Australian postal thingy for our country, Ozpost. We have currently shut down postage parcels to America because our postal system can't collect duties and stuff like that before it enters other countries, and that's a requirement with the new things with the US. So we can't send things to the US at the moment while our main country's thing hooks up with a whole what's it called, third party that will do all of that. So it's just a thing for anyone in the US. If they win stuff, they can't get it for an undisclosed amount of time. I don't know. They didn't say, they didn't give a time frame of how long until they get the stuff worked out with this third party thing, which then I will have to register with this third party thing as well. And all other businesses and everything in Australia will. One piece OP11. Just a giveaway. Alrighty, and we start. Nope, that's not how you spell giveaway. That's how you spell giveaway. There we go. But yes, where were we? Right, yep. And there we go. Wait, hold up. And then there's card rules. Yes, so this is a 200-bit equivalent. If you're a subscriber, you can enter for free once per month and win. If not, 200 bits. If not, there is the Chow Point redemptions. And if not that, there is the coming first, coming second redemption point things and stuff like that. Coolio, yes. Note, if you live in the States, you won't see your stuff for who knows. Yes, that's fine. I'll just come and get it from you in person one day. Ho ho. Wait, what? Holy flip, I just joined. Yes. Please tell me, raffle. Welcome, gentlemen. Yes, hope that you're going well and wonderful this afternoon. You just missed it. Oh, yes. Where was that box from? That was one of the new boxes from today. Yes. One of the new boxes from today. Our 5th pack. We got Old Monkey B. Luffy. Not bad. Not bad. How many coming first, second for a single card redeem? 30. From me or a Nunu? No. So these were the ones that I got from you. Yes. This was a package that I got from TCG Gentleman. So yes. Wait, that's the one we're giving away. I'm opening this one. All right, let's see what you picked. Not picked, I guess. What did you not pick? Whoop. Check the Discord. Got the stuff over there. I can see things. There's nothing there. Hatchan. Vito. Kurozumio Orichi. May as well use my come first, come second on the next giveaway now, as I won't be getting any more. Okie dokie. Smoker. Nico Robin. Saldeth. Gum Gum King Cobra. Ain. Bird Neptunian. You're just not my type. Shirley. She looks nice. And Caribou. Got 30 Pongy? Pongy does have 30, yeah. That's nuts. So it's not... so if you come first, you get 3 points. If you come second, you get 1 point. But then there are also other what's called. No Karibo like the animal. I do? Check after. Okie dokie. All right, now this is the giveaway one. Final chance for anyone to enter the giveaway. I have like a bajillion points. Colorful Willie's over 200 now, I believe. Pongy, I'm pretty sure, hit 70 the other day. Or was it Kuro that hit 70 the other day? I don't remember. One of yous did. Because I was like, oh, look. You just hit your favorite number. 70. I forgot to mention it. No way, I hit 70. Could have been Pongy. Could have been Pongy. I can actually check from here, I think. Give me a second. I can check. Because I can actually... Through the cloud. Through the power of clouds. What do I call it? That's it. I'm confident I haven't redeemed first or second enough to have even 30 points. Hi, B2B. I don't even remember the last time I redeemed first or second. Apart from that time stream went down and I sniped it. You got it like it was last week. And that's what I said, is that you say that you'd never get first or second, but you're bamboozling everyone. There, you got it like... You got it 5 days ago. All right, where are we? Okay, sorry. Colorful Woolly's over 300. Pongy is actually not at 70 yet. I apologize. Pongy is one point off getting 70. Kuro is just over 50. There we go. So yeah. Hakuro, how many points do I have then? Yes, just over 50. And Pongy is 1 off 70. Those numbers should be correct, but I do actually go and confirm them when I do it into a bigger actual spreadsheet thing. Yeah. Oh, Slave 300. Skipping. I have 1 off 70. Hashtag nice. Yes. But okay. Right. Giveaway. All right. Final moments. Giveaway. Ending. Exclamation mark. Raffle. Subscribers. Free enter to what's called and all of that. Q, please just proofread it. We're going out. All right. 1 moment. And boom. And boom. winner is Kuro. Congratulations. This will be the Kuro pack. Let me just open this up and then I can check the Discord thing. Pardon me, on my phone. Where's my phone? Over there. Alrighty, let's see. I'll cut it because I know you like them cut from the bottom. Where's my scissors? Alright, we'll scissor your bottom. I got it. It just didn't go all the way to come off, so that's fine. Alrighty. We have Top Knot Neptunian, Charlotte Lola, Aladine, Hashigi, Jaguar D Sol, Merman Combat Ultramarine, Bulge-Eyed Neptunian, Aang, Vince Magnigi, Decouplets, Carrot, and Let's Crash This Wedding. Oh, there you go. Congratulations. You got the Dimitri character. Carrot, the rabbit, dresses like a carrot. It's not a carrot. Eats peanut butter and jam sandwiches. That's on slices of sweet potato bread. Her name is Carrot, and she wears a little carrot hat. Let me see if I can slide that in. Can I slide that in? I don't know if I can slide that in. I can slide that in. There we go. There you go. Put that up into there. There we go. The Kuro one. Quick. Pop you on top of what's called. Congratulations. Let me quickly check. Bum, ba-dum, bum. I don't know if there's there it is. Yeah, no. You didn't say nothing like that. Alrighty. Scaled Neptunian, Gotti, Randolph, Fisher Tiger, Vinsmoke Yonji, Glorp Webb, Fukaboshi, Charlotte Daifuku, After All These Years I'm Losing My Edge, and Leader Nami. Prince Gross, Gum Gum Elephant Gatling. We're getting severely less leaders in this box in comparison to the two from yesterday. Alrighty. Top Knot Neptunian, Scaled Neptunian, Gotti, Hachan, Morgan, Merman Combat Ultramarine, Fukaboshi, Tsurume, Ancient Weapon Poseidon, okay, never mind, Jinbei Leader, Gear 2, and Bossarolino. Womp womp. Papag, Gotti, Aladine, Vinsmoke Judge, Briscola, Ruboshi, Jaguar D Sol, Very Good, Kemi, Leader Nami, Vinsmoke Reiju. Ooh. So this is one that we got yesterday, and the other one. This is obviously an SR. I think... Is it the same outfit? Yeah, no, it's the same outfit. Yeah, I think I like that one more though. But that's an SR, so it's more shiny. Reiju and Zeus. Like I said, I do not like Zeus because in a lot of things of Zeus, he looks like he's high. He's like a dopey cloud. We got on our really big hit of Charlotte Linlin. There was, I think, 2 clouds, Zeus and another cloud. And it just looks like the cloud's high. Which is weird. Where's the hat? Top Knot Neptunian, Charlotte Lola, Aladine, Tashigi, Pedro, Ishili, Merman Combat Ultramarine, Charlotte Chiffon, Excalibur, Monkey B. Luffy for the leader, Vinsmoke Reiju, and Karibo. Randolph, Shu, Bins, Little Sadi, Merman Combat Ultramarine, Karibo, Zephyr, wait, there's 2. Karibo, Caribou, Blue, Bulge-Eyed Neptunian, Frankie, Charlotte Praline, Gum Gum Elephant Gatling, and Shirahoshi. I like that one. That one looks nice. She's got an alternate art one as well, I believe. Yeah. Meowsen, how does the One Piece TCG even play? Okay, so like One Piece TCG, it's mostly supernatural ability to pull manga rares. You just saw it. It's like his game for real. No, I don't have one of the things. It has a completely different setup, I'm pretty sure as well, because the leader cards, right? I'm pretty sure they don't go in your deck. They set out separate, sort of like the what's it called with Magic, the commander decks. Your actual commander, I'm pretty sure it's a sort of a thing like that with the leader that sits out separate to it. But Pokemon's one that each time I've had to go and play, I have to relearn because I just don't remember how. The only card game I can actually remember how to play is Magic the Gathering, mostly. But yeah, Shirahoshi, Top Knot Neptunian, Fisher Tiger, Smoker, Hatchan, Morgan, Saldeth, Briscola, Mamboshi, Ancient Weapon Poseidon, Tony Chopperoni, Charlotte Bruley, and Carrot. I think that's our 4th carrot now. We'll go place our carrots. I used to know how to play Pokemon because I had a CD-ROM that taught you. But that was the 90s. I'm sure it's changed. Well, see, Magic, right? One of the big things with Magic is way back when it was first out, there was a thing in it called Ante. They had to get rid of that because the game was getting banned in countries because it was gambling, basically. That was a part of the game. And so the Ante was that when you'd play with someone, a card, like there were actual cards that had the mention of Ante, and it would change the card that's on the ante. Whatever the card that is the ante card means that if you lose, your opponent gets it. If they win, so if they lose, you get theirs. But certain cards could swap and change the ante card around and everything. So they had to get rid of all of that because, again, that was an implementation of gambling within the game. So that had to be changed. Another thing was what was called mana burn, which was basically that any of the mana that you created at the end of turn, if you had any left over, you'd be damaged for that amount. They got rid of that. So that made the game actually a lot more easier. So you didn't have to manage mana in the same way. And I don't know if they've done any big major changes like that since then, but they were like 2 really big changes from when the game first came out to how it was when I had my store and everything. Shu. Vinsmoke Judge. Vins. Hachan. Ishili. Koribao. Vinsmoke Yonji. After all these years, I'm losing my edge. Vinsmoke Niji. Monkey B. Luffy Leader. Skeleton Pongi. And Aramaki. You're getting too big. Let me move this down so you're easier. I feel like I'm going to knock you over. Ba-da-bum-bum. Little Sari, Top Knot Neptunian, Scaled Neptunian, Gotti, Jaguar D Sol, Hedro, Merman Combat Ultramarine, Bogard, Tony Chopperoni, Shirahoshi Leader, Shirahoshi Not Leader, and Kuzan. Tashigi, Aladine, Charlotte Lola, Mocha, Vinsmoke Yonji, Glorpweb, Fukaboshi, Excalibur, Charlotte Montdior, Monkey B. Luffy Leader, Gear 2, Caribou. Henny Abel, Aladine, Ottohime, Shu, Longjaw Neptunian, Morgan, Glorp Webb, Tony Chopperoni, Frankie, Nami Leader, Carrot, and Charlotte Linlin. That's the one that I got the large, what was it, SP or whatever it was, of from, what was the set? OP7 or 6, I think. And on it, it's got that Dopey Cloud and one of the other clouds. I think Kura was saying that she's the mother of like all the other Charlottes or something. Yep, Charlotte? Yes. Yeah, Big Mom. Yes, Big Mom Pirates. She's called Big Mom. Top Knot Neptunian. Fisher Tiger. Smoker. Hachan. Glorpweb. Ishili. Cognac Mama Mash. Charlotte Chiffon. Excalibur. Shirahoshi Leader. Shirahoshi again. And Shirley. Every card that has Charlotte name in it is her child. Do we know any of the fathers? Because I think you said that there are like different fathers? Or are they all the same father? Vinsmoke Judge. Otohime. Nope. Different. Ooh. Vins. Hachan. Vinsmoke Ichiji. Pedro. Gum King Cobra. Zephyr. Mamboshi. Every father is different. After all these years, I'm losing my edge. Neptune and Vinsmoke Reiju. And she has 85 children. That is a lot. That is a lot. Oh, I mean, I suppose you could have had like, what are they called? Twins, triplets, quadruplets, something like that. 40. Okay, there we are. 43 husbands. Okay, that's still a lot of labor. A lot of labor. Mocha, Gotti, Black Maria, Randolph, Gum Gum King Cobra, Longjaw Neptunian, Koribao, Bird Neptunian, You're Just Not My Type, X Drake, Vinsmoke Reiju, and Prince Gruss. All right, and our final one now. Minus the children, that sounds like a dream life for Kuro. With, gotcha, the 43 husbands, yes. No thank you, all 43 husbands disappear suddenly. Shu. Bins. Little Sadi. Papag. Vagabond Drill. Longjaw Neptunian. Briscola. Vinsmoke Ichiji. Miss Sarahebi. That's a different one. Usopp. Let's Crash This Wedding and Charlotte Linlin. And she gets all their money. Oh, there we go. So yeah, just get rid of the 80, whatever, 83 children. 85, 86, something like that. Oh, there we go. Oh. All right, let me pack all this stuff up. See, yeah, expensive. Wait, when do you get GARP? GARP? Wait, GARP? GARP? Oh, that was, what's it called? That was, yesterday's thing. GARP was yesterday. Monkey GARP. We keep the leaders out. Oh, yeah. And we'll keep them to the side. Then I can do the ones there. Gotcha. All right. Let me set this on top. Let me move Kuro's over and just throw all of this out. Now, let me just pop this in the bin. Okay, let me get that into a sleeve. Reading Big Mom's wiki page is nuts. Most kids she had at once was 10. That's more than the octopus lady. Whatever her name was. Octomom. Thank you very much for the hydrate. Very much appreciated. We're up to a new bottle. We'll start having the flavors go back into the water as well soon. Just not yet. Alrighty. I'll sit that on top of put Kuro. All right. We have another one. Doki. Now, before we start, starting 50 years ago, when she was 18, Big Mom gave birth every single year for 42 years. Hold up. Okay, she was 18, not 50. Yes. Right. Well, I mean, let me get through what I was saying. So 18 for 8 to 60 until 60. It's crazy. 22 single births, 11 pairs of twins, 8 pairs of triplets. Okay. So yes, left or right then. Pick left or right, Pongy, or someone, anyone. Where are we? Whoops. There we go. Left. All right, fantastic. We'll give away this pack. And we'll open this one and see what was not picked. Two quadruplets, 1 quintuplets, and the decuplets. Is queen 6? 2, 3, 4. That's 10. That's flippin' insane. What are we on now? One piece still? Yes, yes. And raffles, yep, Kuro, Pongy. Pongy's entered raffle. Quinn is 5. Quinn is 5. Decuplets is like a soccer team of 11. Oof. Alrighty. So we got the... Right. She could create a whole soccer league of just her kids. True. All right, so now, Pongy, this was you were using your, what's it called, points. Was that correct? You're coming first and coming second? How much was it that you had? I know you had enough, so it's fine. Just got to make sure I'm making note. No, I used channel points. You used channel points. Oh, you did too. I see. Yes. I saw Kuro's and I ignored yours. All right, no worries. Well, let's open up and see what you didn't pick. I'm keeping my first second as it is because of the hashtag nice number. Ah, I see. Those points originally were meant for for the wheel stuff, but that stuff is still sort of possibly long time away until that actually happens. So there's very few things that can be used for, except for this, I suppose. All right, what did Pongy not pick? Fishman Island, Scaled Neptunian. I mean, actually, oh no, that's right, because that's gonna. Ooh, that's gonna get tricky though. Until we get bigger than that, that's fine. Strussen, Papag, Koribao, Gum Gum King Cobra, Bowl-Dried Neptunian, Vinsmoke Yonji, Charlotte Chiffon, Gum Gum Jet Chevron, Charlotte Linlin, and Arlong. The first Arlong. Looks a little bit like there's another fellow that's got a really long nose like that. But alrighty, now, ooh, Arlong. You probably shouldn't have said that just before we open this up, because now there's probably going to be an Arlong in here, Bonnie. Final chance to enter the giveaway. Exclamation mark, raffle. Subscribers, this is 200-bit equivalent one. Subscribers get their free 200-bit one a month. Otherwise, channel point redemption, or 200 bits, or the other thing. Coming first, coming second points. Few moments. We need more tunes than just that one music bed. Different lengths. All right, final chance, and we end. And the winner is... Hongi! Congratulations! Whoa, well done, well done. Alrighty, let's see what you picked, because you picked the pack. Probably could have cut this one. Should have reminded me earlier. There we go. We'll get it, we'll get it. Alright, now it's over, and then we just over it, and then, maybe if we just, there we are. Oh, and we got the dance now. Tashigi. Aladine. It's okay. Got the next one. Charlotte Lola. Mocha. Ishili. Morgan. Vagabond Drill. You're just not my type. Charlotte Montdior. Miss Sarahebi. Charlotte Oven, and Neptune. The giant sea eel that he's riding has a crown on it. Unfortunately, no skeleton pongy. Oven. Now we just need what? Some such silly names. Some chicken, some basting, and maybe, well, we got carrot. We just need what? Potatoes and broccoli or something. Little Sardi. Papag. Black Maria. Henny Owl. Glorpweb. Nico Robin. Ryuboshi. Frankie. Charlotte Praline. Gum Gum Jet Culverine. Kuzan. And Monkey Dig Up again. Alright, let's just get Monkey Dig Up, shall we? Nice, the garden card is good looking. Yes. Otohime. Mocha. Kurozumi Ochi. Little Sari. Blue Hole. Nico Robin. Pedro. Bird Neptunian. Ripper. Shirahoshi Leader. Gum Gum Elephant Gatling. Charlotte Peros. That's the one with the long nose. Like the Arlong, I think. Little Sadi. I put them in the wrong place. Whoops. There we go. Little Sadi. Top Knot Neptunian. Scaled Neptunian. Gotti. Saldeth. Glorp Webb. Nico Robin. Usopp. Charlotte Chiffon. Excalibur. Charlotte de Perapesco. And I'm gonna be a Navy officer. I'm no pirate. Mocha, Charlotte Lola, Henny Abel, Vito, Longjaw Neptunian, Vinsmoke Ichiji, Blue Hole, Very Good, Mamboshi, Jinbei, Leader, Lord of the Coast, and Shirley. Fish, I did it again. Right, I'm gonna move this one down here. Hopefully I'll stop doing that. Krozia Orchi, Fishman Island, Strusen, Randolph, Nico Robin, Pedro, Ishili, Spotted Neptunian, You're Just Not My Type, Jinbei Leader, again, Zeus, and Gear 2. Gear 2, I think, yeah, it's got an alternate art one, which actually looks pretty cool. Shirley's becoming my sleeper cell for these cards, even though I know it's not my Shirley. Aladine, Otohime, Shu, Blue Hole, Pedro, Ain, Bogard, Spotted Neptunian, Nami Leader, Brook, Neptune, and They Believe in Me, Don. Does each OP have different card backs? No. They've all got the same, but there are 2 different colors. Extra colors, I should say. So that's the normal one, right? All normal cards. All cards. But these ones, red ones, are the leaders. Because leaders won't, I believe, leaders won't sit in your deck. And then the Dons, they have the white and greenish one. Because again, they are part of your Don deck or something. I don't know. About me, something like that. Because yeah, basically, pretty much all card games need to be able to be played without sleeves. So if you end up having different backings, then it sort of changes it and you can figure it out. That's the reason why with Magic the Gathering, when they started to bring in cards that were double faced, is they actually brought out index cards, which basically was like, it was considered a token. The back of it was the normal thing. The front of it would be a little check thing, so you could check it's this card, and then you could move in that card in the play. But so it was when it was in your deck. If you didn't have sleeves, or if you had like clear sleeves, you know, where you can see the back anyway. Otherwise, if it's a double face card, you know what the card is when you're shuffling, and you'll know what's going to be up on top of the deck. So that's why they had that. Yeah. Fishman Island. Black Maria. There was a card game as well. Yeah, I was going to say that would be weird for like cheating. Yeah, but also there was a card game. I can't remember the name of it. I think it was called Chaos or Chaos something. And all the cards actually had codes at the bottom that you could use with like their online game or something. So because of that, they had to bring out very specific sleeves that you could get and use. So when the card was in the sleeve, it would have like a little thingy at the bottom that covered the code. So when you're playing with people, they wouldn't see your codes in case you, I don't know, hadn't put them on into your system online or something like that, which I don't believe that game went very long or took off. Probably not just because of that, but that was a weird thing because then you couldn't just use any sleeves. You'd need to get these very specific ones that had this little strip at the bottom covering where the code was. Papag, Ain, Fukaboshi, Vinsmoke Ichiji, Vagabond Drill, Usopp, Mamboshi, Ancient Weapon Poseidon, Charlotte Oven, and Jinbei SR. He looks a lot more spookier there than... Where's his other one? There's his leader. Looks more... There's less like horror artwork. But I saw blue backs for previous box and then looked up and say white and got confused. With Pokemon, the backs are very different between the English and the Japanese. The English ones are that typical blue with the Pokeball. The Japanese ones actually have it's gold around the edges, I'm pretty sure, and a different Pokeball looking thing with like the colors of the energies and stuff around it, I think it is. I don't have any out here to show you, but yeah. Fishman Island, Black Maria, Papag, Jaguar D Sol, Morgan, Merman Combat Ultramarine, Fukaboshi, You're Just Not My Type, X Drake, Monkey D Luffy, Charlotte Pereso, and Nami. I like what she's wearing there. She's in like a candy cafe, because that's like a candy cane seat. She's drinking tea. In a lot of ways, if you're making a card game, the back design is super important because you aren't going to really ever change it. Yes, yeah. Like, especially if it's ones where, yeah, you know, even if you have many sets to come in years to the future, you can't be changing the back. Otherwise, it can be a giveaway of what the card is, which is, yeah, can't work. Can't. Strussen, Randolph, Shu, Zephyr, Ishili, Morgan, Vagabond Drill, Charlotte Anana, Very Good, Charlotte Chiffon, Capone Gang BG, and Capone Gang BG. A slightly less cartoony thing, and with no baby. Shu, Bins, Little Sadi, Papag, Merman Combat Ultramarine, Koribao, Zephyr, Kemi. Yeah, I like that one. I'm not too sure about the Rastafarian Starfish, though. Bird Neptunian, Ripper, Borsalino, and Helmeppo. Bins, Hachan, Charlotte Lola, Scaled Neptunian, Ishili, Cognac Mama Mash, Jaguar D Sol, Mama Boshi, Ancient Weapon Poseidon, Charlotte Katakuri for the leader, Doll, and Charlotte Linlin. Henny Apple, Smoker, Fishman Island, Scaled Neptunian, Nico Robin, Saldeth, Gum Gum King Cobra, Ain, Roronora Zoro, Megalo, Carrot, and Aramaki. Black Maria, Papag, Gotti, Aladine, Briscola, Cognac Mama Mash, Ryoboshi, Usopp, Charlotte Chiffon, leader of Shirahoshi, Dole, and Gum Gum Fire Fist Pistol Red Hawk. Flippin' hate the event cards with how flippin' long. What was the one we kept getting it? It was the what was it? The something. I think it was the something technique. My silence, ignore whatever you just said and did technique card. Way too long a name. Way too long. Yeah, OP12. Scaled Neptunian, Black Maria, Tashigi, Ohime, Otohime, Koribao, Gum Gum King Cobra, Bulge-Eyed Neptunian, no idea, Monkey B. Luffy, Miss Sarahebi, Bartholomew, Arlong, and Charlotte Oven. Mocha, Gotti, Black Maria, Randolph, Zephyr, Vagabond Drill, Longjaw Neptunian, Charlotte Montior, Megalo, Kobe Leader, Shirley, and Gum Gum Elephant Gatling. We're almost done with this box, and then we'll go on to our final box of Legacy of the Master. Then we might do one or two things, not One Piece. Vito, Kurozumi Orochi, Smoker, Little Sari, Nico Robin, Saldeth, Gum Gum King Cobra, Bogard, Decuplets, Charlotte the Karakuri Leader, Honesty Impact, and Shirahoshi. Hannibal, Aladine, Otohime, Shu, Bold-Eyed Neptunian, Ain, Saldeth, Vince Mogniji, Charlotte Anana, Jinbei Leader, Gum Gum Fire Fist Pistol Red Hawk, and Charlotte Burley. No, that's the one with the long nose. Ugh. Too many with really long noses. Papag, Black Maria, Hannibal, Aladine, Ishili, Merman Combat Ultramarine, Koribao, Zephyr, Vince Mogniji, Excalibur, Dol, and Aramaki. Smoker, Randolph, Fishman Island, Top Knot Neptunian, Blue Hole, Vinsmoke Yonji, Fukaboshi, X Drake, Sarume, Monkey B. Luffy Leader, Borsalino, and Capone Gang BG with the baby. The final pack. I wonder if Pongy's power went out. Hopefully the storm's not too bad. It sounded like it was very loud though. Otohime, Mocha, Kurozumi Yorochi, Pedro, Ishili, Merman Combat Ultramarine, Koribao. After all these years, I'm losing my edge. Not yet, Bogard, Decouplets, Gum Gum Elephant Gatling, and Shirahoshi. Alright, final two. One Piece, OP11, Divine Fisting Speed. He lices, loves, lives. Lices, loves, lives. Isn't that like one of those things? Live, laugh, love? Lice, love, live? The Pongy motto. Vito. Kurozumi Orochi, Smoker, Little Sardi, Ishili, Morgan, Vagabond Drill, Vinsmoke Niji, Live, Love, Laugh, Charlotte Ananana, X Drake, Prince Gruss, Live, Love, Lice. Fish, not there. Gum Gum, Fire Fist, Pistol, Red Hawk. Live, run, laugh, run, love, run. Alright, and final pack. Scaled Neptunian, Gotti, Randolph, Fisher Tiger, Morgan, Saldeath, Briscola, Cognac Mama Mash, Kemi, Charlotte Daifuku, Caribou, and Shirahoshi. There we go. That is box number 2. Pongy pack. Pop that down there so I can pop these in. So I've got more on that one. Oh. You in there? You don't rattle around too much. Oh, alright. Now you on top of. Make sure you tell us, Pongy, when your power goes out, so we know that you're not here. We're not just left wondering. Almost. All our many leaders. Then go. Don. At Pongy there. And we'll sleeve up the SRs. White lice. You had to be there. Don't worry. You had to be there. Alrighty, and let's pop there. Because I typoed. Okay. Let me put these in here for. Ah, I see. I didn't look up. I'm on my phone now. One of those cool kids. Have salami on the TV. Careful I don't fall off. Alright. I can get one. That's longing. So I can be horizontal on the couch. I'm on both phone and laptop. Oh. Same reason. Alrighty. Let me toss this in the bin. I wish I could be horizontal on the couch too. Right now, did we want to do, or are we over? Are we over One Piece? Did we want to do? Do we want to do one more box of One Piece? One of the final OP12s, or we want to go? No more One Piece. Let's go exciting sports or something. Maybe not sports. Something else we could do. Or do we want the one more One Piece? One more One Piece. One Piece more. Box wise. I mean, I'm fine with One Piece. The only thing is one more piece. I was going to say with Colorfully Woolly because she wasn't able to be around for AEW yesterday. Just do one pack and move on. If Colorfully Woolly had the energy, still, I could go through the AEW now before it's too late for Colorfully Woolly. So. Do AEW for Colorfully Woolly. Let's do that. Yeah. That would be cool. Okay. Did Colorful Woolly's power go out now? Okay. On to the AEW. Because Colorful Woolly could not AEW yesterday. So we will AEW for Colorful Woolly now. No, I was spacing out. Out of space. Alrighty. Now we change that from One Piece to Sport. Sports. And I heard my name a few times and clocked back in. Ooh. You're back on your shift. Ah. That should be there. That should be fine. There we go. Okie dokie. Actually, see if I can get this so it can work as the bin. Fantastic. We did it. We did it. Oh, very good. Okay. Oh, there we go. Whew. I got a nice little bin bag. Would have been helpful before, but we need to change this up so we can see the thingies for, what's it called? Sport. That's the one. Wrestling Upper Deck. Okie dokie. Oh. Now, coming right out the gate. Right out the gate. Straight from the get-go. Beginning. Fish. Do we want to do a giveaway of this product? Who was the autograph you got in the same box? I didn't get an autograph. I didn't get an autograph last time. It was only in the original first box, I'm pretty sure. It was the Arns Arnson fellow. The coach. I didn't get an autograph last time. Did I? I think I did. Baiting me. But yes. Honky dokie. Let's just go down to the 2025. Oh. Fantastic. All right. Oh, it says or. Oh, right. So, okay. Collect 4 double or nothing playing cards per box. So they're the ones that looks like the what's it called, right? Look for 1 autograph, memorabilia, or tech card per box. Yep. And collect 4 UD canvas cards per box. Yes. We got a tech card. I think it was classed as the tech card. I believe was that not perspex, acetate, that see-through one of Chris Statlander. That's what we ended up getting. I believe that was the tech card. Yeah. That's right. Let me get this thing up. AEW 25. Okie dokie. This one will be equivalent to a 200 bit. This will be the only one. If we do any other giveaways of this one, they will be not considered 200 bit ones because this is a more expensive product. But this single one here will be 200 bit equivalent, which means free entry with subscriber thingy and so on with all the other stuff. You got the sparkly one too. Oh, the fracture. What's it called? I don't know if that was like it looks fancy, but I don't know if it actually itself was fancy. Yeah. Anyway, top left, top right, bottom left, bottom right. They're the options. What option we go with? Baffle, waffle, waffle, waffle. The shattered one. Yeah. Where it looks like a disco ball, except only shattered one way, not the other way. Top left, top right. Ooh, okie dokie. Oh. The packs just are heavier than general. I'm like, wow, that's pretty weighty. Woohoo, my hammer works. Oh, fantastic. It's a shame it can't retroactively, like, move between the platforms when that happens. Because then, yeah. Alrighty. So, Alpha Willie, top right. Good job, Pongers. We will go top left. So that's the top right. One for the giveaway. Problem is, these ones do give out a bit of fibers. So it's okay. Back to nice packs that open nicely. Okay, we have Samoa Joe, Katsuyori Shibata, and Hook. Now, Samoa Joe is actually the body, the physical person of Sweet Tooth in Twisted Metal, the TV show. He does the acting part of it. Will Arnett, I believe, does the voice of Sweet Tooth, but he does the actual physical version of him. Does that mean you tease us with 3 packs before revealing what has been picked for the giveaway? Yes. Yes, it does. Trios. Trios are normal ones? Are they? I don't know. Maybe. Are they? No. Yes? No. Yes. Yes. Trios are normal ones. Yes. Chris Jericho. Hook. Yeah, he went off AEW for a bit to do TV. Hook was just in a movie and should be back soon. Did they do another Peter Pan? First, UD of Shane Taylor. Ooh. Yeah, so they're just normal. Just their first one. Lee Moriarty. Okay. There's our signature of Ray Fenix. Okay. First pack. We got the signature. Okay. Not bad. Let me just sit that. Yeah. An easy pickup. Foundational outlook of pack. A Dazzler of Kill Switch. Dazzler's looking much nicer. Jack Perry. The Beast Mortos. And Swerve Strickland. Oh, wait, no, and one more. And tag teams of Cash Wheeler and Dax Harwood. Ray Fenix is in WWE now with his brother. Ooh. All right, well, let's save that one right away. Ooh. Flip. Penta. Here we go. Ray Phoenix. Autograph. There's so many inserts with this product, though. It's sports are crazy. All right, so that's still Colourful Willie's giveaway one. But see, it's good that we go through 3 other ones, because then Colourful Willie gets to get an idea of possible things that she might want to trade for. We have Kyle O'Reilly. We have tag teams of Harley Cameron and Saraya. Roderick Strong. Eddie Kingston. Diona Purrazzo. We got a fancy one of Swerve Strickland. Fireworks going off. I missed the autograph, but the rest of that pack was meh. We got the canvas of Saraya. We have a neon moniker of La Mera Mera. Oh, no, sorry. Thunderosa. No. Rush. Kill Switch. Brian Keith. And Carl Fletcher. Final one here. Oh, we've got Willow Nightingale. Tag team of Mark Quinn and Isaiah Cassidy. Jamie Hayter. Mariah May. Ian Riccaboni. Jack Perry. Wait, yeah, yeah, another one like that. Roosh, my girl. A UD portrait of Evil Uno. We got one of the what are they called? Double or Nothing playing card ones of Darius Martin. Tag team of Juice Robinson and Switchblade Jay White. Matt Menard. John Moxley. Arcady Aura. At least I know you have two of her. Yes. All right. Now, final chance giveaway for the AEW pack. Ended. And drum roll. Who's going to win it? Congratulations, Colorful Willie. You have won this pack of AEW. Oh, wonder what's inside. Let's find out. Who would have guessed? Ho ho. Congratulations, Colorful Willie. There you go. Everyone's won tonight. That's crazy. Oh, alrighty. Here we go. We've got Wardlow, Orange Cassidy, Stephon Smith, Anna J. You got a UD canvas of Orange Cassidy. Ooh. You got a Neon Monikers of Max Caster. Ooh. You got a Dazzler of Matt Menard. You got like all the flipping things, which means you've got a lot of stuff. There are possibilities of trade. You got an autograph. That's a different kind of autograph. You got an autograph of Will Ospreay. What? I'm just going to sit that one there so I can put it into a sleeve and not have to awkwardly pick it up. You also got Adam Cole. I think that's fitting. Daniel Garcia. And Renee Paquette. Oh, and then Soraya. You got flipping all the girls. You got all the flipping inserts. You got all the girls. And you got an autograph. That's a very different autograph. Like it's a different. Like the card type is very different. Ish. I can't. Easy. Ish. Try that again. Yippee! Ooh, yo, that's an amazing autograph to pull. Will Ospreay is a generational talent. Ooh. So that's autographed. That's the base, but an autograph version. Okay. So that's why look for one autograph, but we actually got two because that one is a parallel of the normal card, whereas this is just a straight up autograph thing. Oh, actually, you want to know something? So this one, because it's a I'm gonna stop holding that. Because it's a parallel of these ones, that's a sticker autograph. That's not a sticker. That's an on-card autograph. That means that Will Ospreay, he actually was here. He actually did that on the card. There's probably micro elements of his being, sweat and otherwise, embedded into this card. Just so you know. All right. So, that's all the flippin' stuff, right? I was giving them separate over there. Renee Paquette, and Adam Cole. Yeah. All right, so you got these ones. These are your base, your normal ones, so they can be traded for the normal ones, right? But then you got your fancy ones, your inserts. You got a Dazzler, so you could possibly do a Dazzler trade. You got a Neon Moniker, so that can possibly do a Neon Moniker trade. And you got a UD Canvas, so that can possibly do a UD Canvas trade. Possible. And then I don't have anything you can trade for that. I don't think you'd want to trade for it anyway. So And the fact that we got 2 autographs in this one is very, very unlikely. So there's not going to, I'm not going to be pulling any. Right, so I got options, you got options. You got plenty of options. And I'll just slide that into its thing over there for the moment. And we'll just sit that there. Okay. I don't think there's really anything super fancy that we can really get out of this box now. You picked well. Top right. If you'd picked top left, you would have got this autograph. But you got the fancy one. I'm keeping that Osprey card. All right, we got Eddie Kingston, Diona Perazura, Chris Statlander, Tag Team Anthony Henry and Joe Drake, or JD Drake. We got the gold of Smart Mark Sterling. We got the backstage chatter with Renee Paquette of Wheeler, Utah. We got a Christian Cage of the Double or Nothing playing card. We got Rush. We got Kill Switch. We got Brian Keith. We got Carl Fletcher. And we got the trios of Nick Wayne, Christian Cage, and Kill Switch. Whenever I get that card in person 10 years from now, depending on the USPS situation, I might give it framed. Might get it framed and give it to James. He loves Osprey. Ooh, depending how much the card goes for. Once we finish going for the thing, I've got the stuff up so we can go and check through it all. Switchblade Jay White, Julia Hart, Kazuchika Okada, trios of Bishop Kaun, Brian Cage, and Toa Leona. We got the fireworks of the Beast Mortos. We got a UD canvas of Switchblade Jay White. We got foundational outlook of Anna J. What? What? We got another on-card signature of Chris Statlander. Not another one of Chris Statlander, but another on-card autograph, and this time of Chris Statlander. What? How does this even work? On average, 1 autograph. We've gotten 3 now. I don't know if cards like that age well over time. Julia, it can very much depend. Like, you know, if let's think of like some really big wrestlers, right? Like, what was the one who just recently passed? I know a lot of people didn't end up liking him, but, you know, if you convert it into the stuff when he was in his younger days and stuff like that in wrestling, yeah, you know, signature cards might have been worth a bit, but you jump forward to like now, when, you know, he's like considered an iconic legend, whatever. Those autograph cards are worth a lot more, so it really can just depend. But yeah, yo, might as well open all the packs today with this luck. Fish, I could trade now. Oh, I don't have a duplicate of that one though, so I don't know about that. Fish, that's a what's it called one. So is that, but no. Throw it into this for the moment. Oh, let's go push that off the back and don't do that. I'll just, well, they're signatures, but they are different. Pop them there. All right. Mercedes Monet, Konosuke Takashita, trios of Buddy Matthews, Malachi Black, and Brody King, and Jeff Jarrett. Osprey is probably more valuable, and I do have a Chris card. Every time I pick up a pack, I'm like, it feels heavy, but that's just all of the packs feel heavy. Harley Cameron, Rio, trios of Penta L0M, Pack, and Ray Fenix. Ray Fenix. Yeah, see, it's just the signatured version of it, of the base one. It's not actually a normal signature card. So even if you didn't consider that a signature or an autograph, we've still got 2 autographs out of the average of just 1. Red Velvet. Oh, we got a numbered one of Hook. We have number 25 of 199. Ish. Well, ish. We have AEW Here from the Start featuring Dr. Britt Baker, DMD. We got a Green Dazzler. Sticks. Hikaru Shida. Tag team of Will Ospreay and Carl Fletcher. Sky Blue, wearing a shirt of herself, and Timeless Tony Storm. Ooh, very nice. Ryu Shidas. Alright, we're down to the final layer after this one. Big Bill, Brian Keith, Chris Jericho, Taya Valkyrie, Darby Allin, Excalibur, Gold of Brian Keith, Here from the Start featuring MFJ, Double or Nothing playing card of Kazukicha Okada, Will Ospreay, Serena Deeb, normal one of Smart Mark Sterling, Dr. Britt Baker, DMD, and tag team featuring Matt Taverns and Mike Bennett. MFJ, not MFJ. Maxwell Jacob Friedman. Action Andretti, Adam Copeland, Justin Roberts, Mark Briscoe, Gold of Killswitch, the shattered, fractured, semi-production line version coming along of a disco ball of Eddie Kingston. I think they go parallel, right? They should be there as well, but anyway. Backstage chatter with Renee Paquette and Dr. Britt Baker, DMD. Claudio Castaglino. Lexi Nair. Trent Beretta. Tag teams of Darius Martin and Dante Martin. And Big Bill. Okay, there's a reason why you won't say it the right way. Third final pack. What? Christian Cage. Tag teams of Max Caster and Anthony Bowens. Just to annoy you most likely. Brian Danielson. I don't know what you're talking about. Wheeler Utah. A gold of tag teams of Matt Tavern and Mike Bennett. Beauty canvas of Samoa Joe. Total access. That's our first total access. Of Adam Copeland. Lance Archer. Tag team of Vincent and Dutch. Hangman Adam Page. Ruby Soho. And the first UD of Hologram. Yuta looks so much better with the short hair. His hair is so weirdly long right now. No diamonds this time. Hi, Salem and Chad. Good afternoon. Good afternoon, Shaka. How are you this afternoon? I hope that you're well and wonderful today. It is going to be Saturday, late afternoon / evening into Sunday morning that we're doing, Dimitri and I, this is Australian times, for the cosplay Lego Incredibles, just so you know, Shaka. We're hoping to start, maybe around now on Saturday, so that, it's evening, very late evening, very early morning for Americans, but so they can possibly get in to maybe possibly pick dinner pizza for Dimitri, if we end up reaching that goal. But yes, so hi Shaka, Ruby Soho has been gone for a bit. Hi Shaka, she had the baby. Hey Kalafluli, hey Pongy, I love the super long Lego streams. Dimitri is always such fun. So it is just one Lego game though. Because it's hitting that. That's why it's shaking. It is just the one Lego game. So it's only meant to take about 8-ish hours. But the stream obviously will go longer, and we'll also be doing most likely the gamer teas, and we might do some other stuff. I keep forgetting I've got to do the thing in Discord for people to start putting the stuff in for the Smash or Pass. I keep forgetting about that. We do have the thing in the Discord for people to possibly join into the big artwork that's being done. People just need to, in that thing, put in their what their character would look like, their Water Sea character. Pongy's like, he enters into the thing, but I'm like, I deliberately left out like 2 or 3 names. It might have been 3 or 4 because some people don't use Discord. That I'm like, these people know that they're actually in it. They actually know that they're in this artwork, right? So I don't need to. Is that it now? Making it move now. Oh, that fell off. Don't fall off. Yeah, it's better. Yeah, they don't need. I don't need to list their name in the thing because they know that they're in it. And then I get a message from Colorfully Woolly, and Colorfully Woolly's like, "I'm not in it. Shouldn't I be in it?" And then she was like, "Oh, but you don't say my name thing." And I'm like, "Well, no, because the list was already pretty long. It was making the post so long. I'm like, there's a couple of names I can leave off. It's safe to leave them off because they know that they're in it. Clearly not, because the main 2 that I left off, Colorful Willie and Pongy, I got a message from Colorful Willie and Pongy flippin' went and entered into the thing anyway and listed his thing. I'm like, I should have just put everyone's name in then. But yes. Dimitri will probably be late, possibly. Can we choose a pizza order for Dimitri again? So there will be a goal for that if we reach it in time, but yes, it will be a possibility. Like, so Willie isn't on the list. Yeah, I'm not. Yeah, neither am I. Yeah, but you are on the list. You're just not on the list that I posted there. Looks at my 1 badge. That's not what I said. Yeah, but it's close enough. It's been spiced up to something. I just said that's funny. I wasn't in the list next time, and maybe you were allergic to typing my name too. And then she threatened legal action and all sorts of things. And I was like, well, don't worry, you're already in there, so you can heal the hound dogs of law. All true stories. But I figured it was obvious. Any Duckenstein streams coming up? No pressure, of course. Nope. There should be pressure. But no. Unfortunately, I said months ago that I don't think, I told him that I'm not actually planning on being able to get you here until next year, and he's like, "Oh, I've got nothing on after July." Well, I mean, August is almost over, and yeah, I don't think we'll be seeing him for a very long time. Can we sneak dinner of the hot sauce on his pizza while he's not looking? Sneak some. Duck Time might be here next year, maybe. But there's new, and I got the thing today. I've said it before. They've been new for like over a month, but there are the Italian new, what's it called? What are they called? Pizza topping ones, and I think one is a spicy one. Can you show James the card I got? The fancy one. You know the one. I sure can. Colorful Willie's pack right here. Colorful Willie got some fancy cards. Fish. This is difficult. She got Wardlow. She got Orange Cassidy. She got Stephon Smith. She got Anna Jay. She got Adam Cole. She got Daniel Garcia. She got Renee Paquette. She got Saraya. She got the canvas of Orange Cassidy. She got the neon monikers of Max Cassidy. She got the Dazzler of Matt Menard. And she got the on-card autograph of Will Ospreay. He's cheering for her. Yeah, go! Woo! There you go. He's watching, and he's rating each one. Now, even though the pack was opened 4th, it technically was like the first pack picked out of the thing, so she half got the first/second autograph of the box, and the box had 3 autographs, which is very above average, but yeah. But yes, no, so, Dimitri will hopefully be here, and we'll be starting about nowish, maybe a little early, maybe a little earlier, maybe a little bit later. It really kind of depends on when he gets here. But yes, there will be a goal that if we meet it, we'll be able to people will be able to pick the what's it called, the name of the pizza, the what's it called of the pizza. Where's the thing? Let me actually open the thing up if I can. What's it called? Domino's. That's it. He said, oh yeah, that's huge. He also said, flip yeah to Matt Menard. Oh, and goat to Renee Paquette. Ooh, very good. Where's my cursor gone? There it is. Yeah, today's Tuesday, which means it's Tuesday. Yeah, there we are. The 3 new ones. The Bolognese pizza, the Carbonara pizza, and the Diavola pizza. I think the Diavola pizza is the one that's the more spicier one. More amore. Italiano pizzas. Diavare, Carbonara. There we are. And now they're all, I'm assuming, talking Italian while they're eating them. Because guy got a big moustache on. I don't know what they're saying, I can't hear. But yes. Right. Penultimate pack. Second last. And then we can fix them all up and check out what their rough pricings of them are looking at and so on. Ray Fenix and Penta El Zora M for tag teams. Buddy Matthews. Abaddon. UD first of Katsuyori Shibata. We got a gold of Dr. Britt Baker of DMD. Made the golds in this one a lot more sort of evident, because in the very first one they were a bit tricky to see. We got Julia Hart for the Foundational Outlook. We got a red thing of Lee Moriarty. It's numbered. Oh, the reds are numbered to 25. So this is 13 of 25 for Lee Moriarty. So it's that same thing as that what's it called one, but it's a red fractured one. Woo. So that goes there with those. We've got a trios of Claudio Castagliano, Brian Danielson, and John Moxley. Penta El Zero M. Nyla Rose. First UD Queen Amanita. And All Powerhouse Hobbs. Lee isn't super exciting to me, but that red is nice. I think the silver one looks like it visually looks nicer because it sort of stands out a bit more. But I think also what's interesting about this one is because of his big yellow jacket, it's very pronounced. All right, final pack. How are we going to finish it off? We got Taz, not to be confused with the Tasmanian Tiger Taz. We got MFJ. We've got trios of Matthew Jackson, Nicholas Jackson, and Kazuki Chika Okada Jackson. We got Thunder Rosa. We got the Gold of Rush. We got the UD portraits of Anthony Ogogo. We got the Double or Nothing player's card of Mark Briscoe. We got Aubrey Edwards. We got Max Caster. We got the trios of John Silver, Evil Uno, Alex Reynolds. We got Ricky Starks, and we've got Pac. There we go. That is AEW 2025. You're back. I am back. Back again. Good evening, Red. I hope that you're well and wonderful this evening, or very early morning. He is. Hi, Red. Alrighty. Pardon me. Let me just start leaving the things, I suppose. And then we can have a look at the things of the stuff. The whatchamacalls. I put the numbers over here. I should put that number. I don't remember which ones I did actually sleeve last time. Which ones I grouped. Fish cakes. We only got 2 because you got 1, yeah. Gold? Them? Did I do all of them? I don't know if I did all of them. I might have. Sticks. Do. I won't sleep. Wait, I'll go through the things. Those are the ones that fine to sleep. Okay, that's fine. Yeah. Now we can go through them. Okay. Hi Red. Hi Califta Willie. I'm hungry. I totally forgot about lunch. Hi Pongy. I blame the rain. Yes. All right. Let's start off with the big ones. Now, apparently the series was called 2024 Update Autographs. Look at my Statlander. Was I? We just what their official thing was related to, or something like that. Okay, 2012 set code. Yep, AA, because it's the autographs, the AEW autographs. There's Chris Statlander. And your one was Will Ospreay. Oh, they don't list a price for Will Ospreay. Means that they haven't picked up on any sales recently. Interesting. Let me go to eBay and see if we can have a look for you. But there has been sales of the Chris Statlander, which is looking not bad. But okay, over here, AEW. Tall. And we'll just put in the code. Code is AAWO. All right, that's the year before. That's not what we want. That's that one. That's also not what we're after. 2025. Nothing listed currently. See if I can go to end sales. It's like no one's pulled it. Or if anyone has, no one's sold it or tried to sell it. I'm not actually... Alright, let me actually just type in his name then. What was his name? Warlow? Wardlow? Will Osprey. Osprey. No sold ones there. Alright. So, I'll see what's currently available. Been no sales, and there's none for sale currently of it. So it's like no one has pulled it. Or if again, if they have, they've not tried to sell it. So yeah. That means you can set the price. Is it still too new? So the set's been out for a couple of months. So yeah, it's just that no one has sold one, or currently there is none listed for sale that I can find. Yeah. So I don't know like what the odds. Oh, actually, let me have a look and see if I can find. What's this called? Upper Deck. $20.25. That's it. There we are. Oh, they actually do the thing. That's cool. Why does that say point? Wait, let me just Control F. What do we look for? Will. Autograph, non-autograph parallel, autograph one. Flipping 88 wills. Oh, because it's also showing me the willows. So I just typed in will. Let's go up bottom. Access. Beauty cam. Portrait. That thing is not. What's it called? Should that not be there? Ah, here we are. Okay. It just says randomly inserted. All the other ones actually have like odds. But for these autographs, they just say randomly inserted. And mind you, there's not a lot of them. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There's 7 different ones, and we got 2 different ones in this box, which is crazy. But it doesn't say the odds, unfortunately, so that doesn't help us with that. So like some things, you know, you get like 1 in 30 packs and so on, it says, but not for that. So that doesn't help us. Have a look at this one here. there's any information from this one. All right. Maybe the information's been updated or something now maybe. Well, these are signed on card. Yep. And then there's ringmaster autographs. I don't know what that means. And then they've got an example showing this one as the example. Okay, no matter the sports flagship. Yep. Okay, about the thing. Okay, down here. It gives different information now. All right, what to expect? Yep. Groovy autographs. Yeah. All right, so the base autographs. So that's what this one was of Ray Fenix. That is the odds of getting something like that is 1 in every 130 packs, right? That's not what this or that one is. 1 in 130 packs. Yeah, no. It's one of, yeah, they just say that there's 9 of these things, 9 different ones, and you can get them. That's it. It doesn't say anything about it. Yeah, but so like I said, is because eBay only shows like the past 3 months of stuff. There's been no autograph, no, you know, one. There's none for sale, and there's been none that have sold. Oh, let me actually. Technically, if we go completed but not sold, it will show us different ones because maybe someone listed it and no one bought it, and they stopped listing it. But there's not even one there. So, yeah. But the set. When did the set actually come out? If I can find the date, actually. Because like I said, it hasn't been out for too long, I don't believe. Do we have a date? Ish. Oh, this thing's back in April. So yeah, April. So it's only been about for like 4 months or so. So yeah, I don't know if anyone's actually pulled it. Again, no one's pulled it and sold it. So yeah, there you go. Where were we? Let me just set the prize. It's $1 million. Put the pinky to corner of mouth. Interesting. Very rare. Gonna make a quick sando. Already, no worries. Kind of looks naked with the autograph section in front and his bottom half. Yes. Like when you're like closer, you can actually see it. You can see like a bit more. Like you can see it, but yeah. Cards are confusing. Well, since you'll have to hold on to the card for a while, could always check in a couple months. Yeah. 9 different of Osprey, or just different people. There's 9 different ones that have an autograph like this. And so we've got 2 different ones. Yeah. A mystery. Yes. So yeah, a mystery indeed. But of ones that have been listed and sold and everything, Chris Statlander is the highest of them all. So Diona Prozura is one, Mother Wayne, Nick Wayne, and Will Ospreay. They're ones that there's the same type of thing, but they haven't been sold. But of the ones that have sold, yeah, the Chris Statlander is the one that has been the highest. There's Billy Gunn, Taya Valkyrie, the Acclaimed, Top Flight, and Chris Statlander. Okay, so only 9 wrestlers actually sign cards. On-card autograph ones, yes. The other ones are these like sticker ones. There's a lot more of them because they're parallel of the things, but of the on-card ones, yeah. But I think the Top Flight and the Acclaimed are team ones, I believe, yeah. So they technically have 2 autographs on them, right? Got Chris Statlander. Yeah, Chris is the most popular out of that list, other than Will. Sorry, Gall. We currently don't have any of those listed for sale. What I can say. Has there been any sold recently, though, that I can see? There's from different sets and stuff. Oh, no, there we are. Yes. So there one recently sold last month, middle of last month. 127. That's not bad. Crazy. Different artwork on that thing. And then there's those ones from the Black Diamond, you know, the Black Diamond ones that we've opened before. There's a card in that she signs with a little diamond on it as well. That one sold for a lot because it's flipping diamond. Yeah, crazy. But yeah, there we go. Getting two in one box. Oof. All right, now, were there any ones that you did want to trade, or you're thinking of trading? Just since we're here and all this stuff's out at the moment, I don't have the other box out here, unfortunately. That's inside. But we can do the trading another day as well if you would like, or whatever. Let me just have a quick look at the backstage chatter and then the canvas. All right, what have we got? Backstage chatter. Who did I get? I got Dr. Britt Baker and Wheeler Utah. The red one of her, not one. There's the Utah. All right. There's normal one of her. Yep, I got that. Fine. And if there's anything that stands out real over any others. Canvases. What did we get? Well, Joe, Switchblade, Jay White, and Saraya. Some of these are short print ones, so can be a bit. Blade Jays there. Yep. Now Saraya and yep. Oh, he's very low priced in comparison. So the other two are actually worth more. I thought they were an average price, but Mojo proves them wrong. I do want to trade, but I don't mind waiting either. Well, you could wait, and we can do it. We probably won't do any more card stuff for the rest of this month, so it'll probably be next month sometime. And then when we do that, I can get both the boxes out. Unless there's specifically something that you saw in here that you're like, oh, you're definitely interested in seeing if it's available for trading. One of your ones for something that you did see. Otherwise, yeah, we can. Because I know there's Willow, and you know I've got two of them, so you could, if you wanted to, because that's a part of a base one. If you want to trade one of your fellows for that just up front straight away or whatever, or I don't mind. Right now we've got my Dazzler. We've got Kill Switch and Chris Jericho in green. There's Chris Jericho in blue. I thought green was like a fancier one. Maybe not. All right. Well, DZ dash 24. Kill Switch. Yep, no, normal price for that. Chris Jericho in green, number 8. The green one is the one that doesn't have a price, of course. Do I trade? Are OP cards tradable? And if yes, how does it work? Yep. Mostly just within their rarity. Yeah, I would like Willow. Not that I want the manga card or anything. I wish I could remember your other Dazzlers, which is partly why I don't mind waiting. Well, yeah, we can wait and do it all together then. So if you're fine with that, then we're going to be changing and chopping and whatnot. The double or nothing playing cards. Yeah, fancy from that, yeah. These are just normal. Were there different ones? Yeah, they were different. Oh, actually, no. Some of them are actually like $20. Ish. They don't have the numbers. People. Plus, then maybe if we wait till next month, we can check on the will card again. Yes. Yep. No worries. All right. We got Mark, Kazuchika, Christian, and Darius. All right. I'm outside the $20 ones now, so yeah, no. That's all good. Foundational Outlook. We had a couple of them. Foundational Outlook. Yeah, we got Julia Hart, a Pack, and a Anna J. Type in these, that'd be easier. All right, we're looking at 15. $20 for Pack? I don't know about that. That doesn't seem right. 2 for Anna J. Okay, $4 for that. That makes more sense. I'd have to check what's called. And then 8 for Julia Hart. Cool. All good and fine. Okay. Here from the start. Gotta make sure there's any that need to be sleeved. Right, we're looking for HS7. HS7. Yep, $4. And then for MFJ, number 5. Free. Okay, then we got the Neon Monica. NM10. Thunderosa. Two. Portraits. Yes, we've got 2 portraits. And total access, and then the base flipped ones, parallels. All right. Don't show me. UDP 15. UDP 15. Or Evil You Know. $1. And 4 for Anthony Ogogo. $2. And total access. Got 1. Which is Adam Copeland. TA4. See, a lot of these things, the ones that are like top price that they're showing as well, are actually Will Ospreys. Most of them are either Will Ospreys or Chris Statlander. So yeah. $2. All right, so that's all of them. Now it's just the parallels. Okay, roll up. There we are. Have a look at these now. You go through golds are golds are golds. Won't worry about the golds. Just go through the other fancy ones. Yes. All right, so we're going 53. They've got the name on the back. Yeah, Pyro and Outburst. Yeah. They actually have the names of the parallels on the back with these ones, which is nice. Makes it easier. All right, 53. For a Swerve Strickland, we've got a Pyro. $4, okay. That's about normal. That's about-ish normal. 23 of Jack Perry. 29, Jack Perry. It's a Pyro. Jack Perry Pyro. Doesn't have a price. Oh, fantastic. The Beast Mortis, also a Pyro. 6/9. Oh. 6/9. I forgot about Anthony Agogo. Swerve is another big name that is probably going to be off TV for a while because he tore his meniscus. Oh, not good. Yes. Mortos Pyro. 4. Yep. And 17. Outburst. Outburst. No price. All right. Now I'm pretty sure any of them, where the gold sit? No, golds are pretty low with them. All right, so now we're into the big numbered ones. All right, so we got Hook number 20. And have been wrestling on it for months, but also not sure. Oh. All right, so it is Dynamite. It is out of 199. Dynamites. Yep, Dynamites. $6. Okay, not bad, not bad. And then for the bigger one is a what they call them, Outburst, but it's a, it might actually be pink. It might be pink Outburst. Oh no, red Outburst. It is Outburst red. There is. Yeah. Okay. So 33. Because I did see a thing saying the color pink, but no, there is actually a red Outburst. So gonna be it. We're looking for Outburst red. No price. Fantastic. Wow, that does not help us. The most expensive card of this Lee Moriarty person is the matte red, and it's not numbered, so this one is much more actually yeah, Outburst red. Keep forgetting that they've got the names on them with these ones. Yeah, that's that. All right, so I don't really need to sleeve individually anymore, so I can just group sleeve them all. I'm gonna have to. That's almost full. Empty, not full. They very much did the move they do to write off someone off TV on Osprey, which is called a non-shadow, where they put the wrestler's head between a metal chair and smack them with another chair. Ah. So they do that, and then they're not there anymore? They kick them out? They're like, oh, they did that move, and now they're taking a break. It's like an evil slimy move the heels do. Hmm. And it hurts so bad they have to do stretcher the people who took it out. Ah, I see. Ones that are just individuals, I will put them. Sounds like a concussion protocol forced them to take a break, and they do it on purpose. Ah. They did it to Samoa Joe when he had to go do Twisted Metal filming. Okay. That makes sense. Because, yeah, our sports stuff over here is very big with the, HIA, head injury assessment and everything. And if it's ruled that, it could be too much, whether or not they've got a cushion, then, yeah, they don't go back for the rest of the match. All these. Osprey has been wrestling with a messed up neck for a while. Okay. They're all done. Did you want to do any trading, Pongy, with your One Piece thing? Or did you want to wait until another day when we've got all the other stuff out? Those ones are the what's it called ones. So I will keep these side with these. Oh, I forgot to even actually look at the flippin' signature of Ray Fenix. Whoops. 14. It's a what's it called one? Parallel. Okay, there we go. $78. Okay, cool. Most expensive Ray Fenix card of the base ones, obviously. Yeah, that's not bad. That's not bad. Which was wrestling messed up, but since he's from England, he really wanted to do the PPV in London, which was on Sunday. I can wait. And the bad guys concerto him at the end. We should do a trade only stream one day. Okay, we can do that. So he can go get surgery, and we'll probably be out for 9 months. Whew. Did I with the other one? Remember? I think I did actually. I mean, I probably can. I can do it. Problem with trade day is we have to know and all be here. Oh, for those that want to trade, yes. True. I don't like that. I don't like that. I rattle around way too much. I just gotta not move it around too much. Sure. That's fine. Okay. Now I only have one left. Oh no, I've got two. Alright. Cool. Now I just need to see if I've got any other beneath me. I do. Fantastic. Okay, no, I don't. They are not what I thought they were. Go the box. Go in here. All right. That's enough. I think. Yeah. Okay. Definitely want to make sure these ones are protected. I'll get Colorful Lilies in one. Good. That's that thing. Will not really no. Sit underneath. Alright, protected. Or I have to open hit the box that's out the back. Woohoo! Rolling around. Colorful Lilies. Are you doing another box of something? We're after 5 now. I think we'll do maybe one more thing. One more thing. One more thing. Because it's getting late. I think we'll do one more thing. And I think that one more thing might be the big thing. The big thing. The real big thing. Real big thing. Let me end that actual giveaway. Despite it being over. You have to actually end it. Because you can choose multiple winners if you want to. Mostly asking because I'm probably going get in bed. Yep, no worries, no worries. Real big thing, yes, the real big thing. This. This is my favorite card product. The big thing. I have not myself opened one before, but you have seen. Where's my cursor? You've seen a lot of the things that I've gotten from it. You know, we've pulled signatures. I've had signatures of Ben Stiller. I don't have my thing here of my what's it called ones, but of like a lot of them. My second favorite being by the same company, Leaf, the Leaf Metal Women's of Sport. You know, you've seen all those Women's of Sport ones, right, with the signatures. This is the Pop Century one. So it's got writers, it's got actors, it's got a bunch of different musicians in it, all sorts of things like that, right? Wrestlers even. Pardon me. All sorts of stuff. Yes. Now, for the 2025, so this is the newest one. Let me just move this because it's not actually. Yes, thank you. So it's yeah, for this year for the 2025, they have 6 in the box, which includes so it's the 4 autographs, which you get in the normal ones, right? But in this one, you also get 2 of the 1-of-1 proofs or plates, which is basically the things that they do. They print out, make sure everything looks good, and then they do the proper one, and that's the thing that the signature goes on. And the plates are obviously also 1-of-1s because they only do 1 of the 4 CMYK for the actual printing of the cards. In all the previous sets to these, bless you, thank you, they were a separate sort of little product of how you could get them, but this year they put them in it. And again, double discount, so we got it. Normal price of them is something like $600 or something for the box. So because double discounts, and the reason I would have got it, and the reason I did get it. So yes, let's open it up and see what we got. Very exciting. I mean, we've had so many signatures today, right? I feel like I should actually be going through one of the Marvel products that doesn't guarantee a signature in hopes that our signature streak rubs off onto it and we get a signature with, like, you know, we flip and get the Stephen Strange, Doctor Strange autograph, or the Bennett. What's his name? Flippin'. Whatever his name is. Wong. Benjamin. No. Benjamin Wong was the Wong one. Whatever his name is. But anyway, doesn't matter. It does actually have the what's called that one they did. But okie dokie. We got the Kelsey Grammer was from this. The Kelsey Grammer was that the Pearl one that we actually had to send off. Or had to list the thing on their website, and then they went and sent it off. Sent to me the thing. So, all right. Here we go. So we know we're getting autographs, but who? Get some good ones? So kind to. Benedict Cumberbatch, that's the one, yes. We got Benedict Wong. Played as Wong. I think eggs. Yes. Alright. Okay, so now how it goes, we don't want to see the thing underneath it. We just want to get this pack out first. Fiddlesticks. Ugh. I gotta make it. I'm trying to do it so you don't get spoiled and I don't get spoiled at the same time. Manifesting Pedro Pascal. So this is our proof pack. Like I said previously, these were like a separate product, except for this year, it comes as part of it. Oof. All right. We've got two of these. Coming up first, we've got... Oh. We got a printing plate. Wow. Okay, that's pretty cool. 101 printing plate. You have received an authentic print-used plate. This plate was used in the production of the Cyan. So this is the Cyan plate, 101. It was a Pearl Signature 3 for autograph. It was the unautographed thing, but it would have been, autograph for Robert De Niro, Joe Pesci, and Ray Liotta. Oh, that's flipping. That's Goodfellas. That's the Goodfellas 3, right? Wowzers. What does that mean? Okay, so basically, with printing, right? CMYK, which is your cyan, magenta, yellow, and black. They're your colors used in printing. Printing plates are what's used to create the cards. With the, for sort of like screen printing, if you think about it. You know how with screen printing you do one color sort of each thing. The printing plates are what's used for the specific colors for the individual cards. So this was the cyan plate. So this was the print used plate for the cyan color that was done for that card, that Pearl Signature 3, which Pearl Signatures, again, are the ones that you get a card and you have to send it away for. So that's pretty fancy. Because obviously there's only one of them, because there's only one cyan used in the creation of the thing. So that's pretty cool. No signature, right? But, outside of, like, you can't get signatures with these things here. But that's pretty cool. Oh, okay, yeah. So it's sort of like a memorabilia sort of thing of sorts, I suppose. Now for the actual one. Now, we're facing the right way? I think we're facing the right way. All right. And, okay, we're not facing the right way. We've got a Haley Atwell 1-1 pre-production proof of a Be Still My Heart. So it's the vehicle that helped make all the other cards of that type of, yes, yeah. Well, I mean, some of them, though, are only ever one of ones, of like ones that are created. So it could depend. Like like that Pearl Signature 3 that has those 3. I'm not sure how many of them they did. So it might have only ever been used to create one card. But this is a pre-production proof. So again, this is what's then sort of created so they can make sure it's all fine, it's all good, and then they make the one that they then put the autograph on. So yeah, and that's an acetate type one. That's cool. Yeah, there you go. That's cool. That's cool. There we go. But now for the fancy stuff. What definitely should be fancy in comparison, right? Now, these things, I'm pretty sure they're just... let me just get rid of this. That one is slightly transparent. Yes, yes. Some of them, I think, can be transparent. Not all of them, though. Not normal. It's just the acetate type one. All right, so we've got four things in here. First one, we've got... oh, okay, there we go. Bo Derek. Okay, so probably the reason why it's actually, I think maybe it's an acetate is because they're actually a die cut one. That's actually that type of card. Be Still My Heart, Bo Derek. And that looks like it's, that's like fractured glass or something. Not glass, crystal. I think they call that crystal. That's an orange crystal. And that is numbered 1 of 1. Oh, there we go. Very good. Bo Derek. Clicked on the thing. Bo Derek. She's from Tommy Boy, Bolero, Tarzan, The Ape Man, Orca, 10. I Am Chris Farley, Ghost Can't Do It. Yeah. Oh, I don't know who that is. Who is Bo Derek? Thinking. There we go. Oh my gosh, Girls Who Bo Derek was like totally a huge movie star from the 80s, super iconic. She was in 10, you know. Like, Salem has such amazing taste, always pulling these like totally classic cards. It's a fetch. I'm just like obsessed with all the cool stuff they unbox. Yeah, so they were an American actress and model. Yeah, there you go. There you go. There you go. 1 of 1, so that's not bad. That's not bad. The other thing I like about the metal, leaf metal things, like with the what's it called? Women of Sport, right? Was that they they come already in there. What's it called? So they're protected. All right, that was 1 of 4. Now for our second, here we go. We have Dinah Manoff. Dinah Manoff. Dinah Manoff. I don't know this one. Manoff, movie actress and television star. Best known for a role as Carol Weston on Empty Nest. Elaine Lefkowitz on Soap. Empty Nest, she was in Grease. Neil Simon's I Ought to Be in Pictures. Welcome Home, Roxy Carmichael. Staying Together, Ordinary People. All right. She looks cool. And so that one is, you can see the swirly patterns, whatever that call is. Who is Diana Manoff? I think it's D-I-N-A-H. Different spelling. You were like so on roll with these questions. Diana Manoff, for sure, she was like a totally rad actress in the 80s, you know. She was in the soap, Empty Nest. Yep. And that one is a 5 of 5. There we go. We got them 2 80s stars, but no real big ones that we're all like, oh, we all know who that is. We would like to get at least one that we can all go, oh, we all know who that is. All right, so now for the third one. 3 of 4. We're halfway. We have Ashley Eckstein. 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 There we go. Ashley Eckstein, an actress and a fashion designer. She was in Tales of the Jedi, Star Wars Clone Wars. She's done voice acting. She was in Blue Collar TV, Star Wars Rebels. Lego Star Wars, the Brady Bunch in the White House, Alice Upside Down. She's a founder of the fashion label Her Universe, best known for her voice acting. Okay, here we go. Of Ahsoka Tano throughout the Star Wars franchise, beginning with the Clone Wars, as well as her recurring role as Muffy on That's So Raven. There you go. People know those things. I don't think she's Ahsoka anymore, though. But yeah, there you go. Person that people know things in connection with it. Oh, hold up. It actually says Ahsoka Tano there. It's an inscription one. She actually wrote Ahsoka Tano underneath the name. Oh, Ahsoka is popular. Yeah, yeah. And this one is 8 of 10. So the things of like with it 1 of 1, or like if it's out of 1, out of 10 or anything, that changes based on the color and then the type of the actual foiling. So that's called, I think, a diagonal shimmer, and that's pink. So that's a pink diagonal shimmer. That makes it 10 of them. She did write the character on the card, actually. Yeah, yeah. All right. Now for our final one. Our final one. Get something that, like, okay, that one we know the character, right? We get one where we actually know the person. Final one. 4 of 4. We have William Shatner. Okay. And it's a scripted one. Captain Kirk. That's not bad. That's not bad. That's actually pretty good. That's a 7 of 15. They did quite a lot of those ones, but that's actually a pretty good one. I know him. Yo, I know that guy. Yes, yes. I think a lot of people know him. But yeah, see, that's the thing, is that this one's a scripted one, and with the scripted ones, they do not all of the, you know, just normal ones do they actually write their character or a phrase they use or something like that. So that's an interesting one that she did write that there. That's almost like that was the wrong autograph sticker that they put on that one. But yeah, this one has Captain Kirk and the signature of William Shatner. We did it. We did with our last one. Fantastic. I mean, we don't need to search him. He was also in Boston Legal and in a bunch of stuff. Where are we? Oh. 2025. Will Shatner. Have a quick squiz. There we go. One, let's just go sold. Quickly see, what do we got? Varying prices, but like, so different pattern thing and different colors, which was a 1 of 1, sold for 145. One that was a 1 of, like, out of 3, 1 of 3, sold for 145. A 3 of 8, sold for 263. Also, even though, you know, it's like some of them might be rarer, as in 1 of 1, it also all depends on like what people like with colors and the actual patterns and stuff. So yeah, this 3 of 8 is a pink one. It's actually, it's basic. It's this one, but not a silver one. It's a pink version of this, sold for 263, and that was out of 8. This one again is out of 15. But that's not bad. One that's out of 25, sold for 200. One that was out of 15, sold for 160. Yeah. So this one, he actually has the name of the character, Captain Kirk, but other versions, some of them he wrote "Beam Me Up" or "Get a Life." Yeah, there you go. That's not bad. Fantastic. But like I said, because of that whole what's it called thing with me, with not being able to send stuff to America now, it really cuts out on the possible market of, you know, certain things, of trying to sell them. So that's painful, right? Yeah. Pretty painful. Oh well. Can't do anything about it. Just gotta wait. I like to believe that Ashley said, "My character is more famous than me." and writes both. Ah, I mean, especially if you know, as a voice actor, understandable. Yeah. Right. Here we go. Oh. So yeah, we got some okay things. We got some okay things from today. What do we get? Okay, we got Monkey B. Luffy manga. Fantastic. So that'll be going off to get graded when I get to do my next batch. Ray Fenix autograph of the base. Autograph of Chris Statlander. And then all our the printing plate of the what's it called proof thingy. They're like, sometimes these things can be the proof ones can go for like $20-$30 or something. The printing plates usually go for a bit more, but yeah. We got 1/1 Bo Derek in the heart die cut. Be Still My Heart. We got the what was this 5/5? The Dinah. Deanna Manoff. The what was this the 8/10 for the Ashley Eckstein, Ahsoka Tano, and then the William Shatner Captain Kirk, yeah, which was 7/15. Not bad. I'm glad that one came in the end. Otherwise, I would have been a bit like, oh, like none of these are like super fantastic that I'm like super excited over. But the Will Shatner one's pretty good. Yeah, especially people that like Star Trek will appreciate that one. I'm not a big Star Trek person though. I did watch a lot of Boston Legal. I really liked him in that. Anyway, I was actually born in the 80s, but I was a baby, so I wouldn't remember anything. I know a lot of actors, actresses, unless they have reruns. Having to Google everyone. Yes. Well, didn't have to Google him, so I'm glad we got one person we didn't have to Google. I do know of Bo Derek, though. I think I've got a card of her previously, but yeah. Anyway. Oh, that's it for today. And that's it for card days for this month, because this month's pretty much almost over. So, I mean, I'll be back. When will I be back and what will I be doing? Well, I also go to IMDb a lot. I'll be, what's the date? Today is Tuesday. I might be back tomorrow. It does depend. Because I'm still sorting everything out with a lot of stuff that's going on with family. And, yeah. Hold up. But yeah, so I might be back tomorrow, or it might not. No, I should be back tomorrow, but I'll probably be back later in the afternoon, a bit before this time, and we'll be doing Nikki because yeah, we got to finish off that stuff before the event current thingy goes over. So we'll be back doing Nikki. Try and catch up and do our last final things for that. Yeah, we don't have one of those. I don't think we do. Yeah, and on the weekend we'll be back with Dimitri. We'll be back with Dimitri doing the cosplay of Lego Incredibles, and that will be our Saturday afternoon / evening, going into Sunday, which will mean it will be very late Saturday, or very late Friday, or very early Saturday for people. Yes. Yeah. Going into their Saturday, yeah. All right, well, that's it for me. Thank you, everybody, for joining. Very much appreciated. Hope everyone has a wonderful rest of their morning. I should be back over here, actually. Has a wonderful rest of their morning, afternoon, or evening, whatever the time happens to be for you. Say hi to your mum for me, and I'll see you next time. Bye for now. Hello, Gingerbread Salem. I see you have a banana threatening me. Well, ease up. Ease up. I mean, I find that quite inappropriate, Colourfully Woolly. You know, well, first of all,